Hello, happy Sunday. I'm kind of doing this from my floor in my bedroom. I have like no furniture, and for some reason, I just don't feel like being in my office right now. So I am sitting on my floor working on a Saturday night. Um, and just okay, this is probably gonna weird a bunch of you out. If you want to know what it is, it's an eyeball. David Bromstad. Anyway, um, okay, so I wanted to go over something that I've noticed on Instagram. Um, I haven't really looked at anybody's profile on our team lately, but this is something that's coming up from people I've seen. So I'm sure people on our team are doing this. I just wanted to go over it. Um, People are following me who are It Works people. I don't know who they are, just know they sell It Works. And I'll also accidentally follow them whenever I'm following people, because if you're doing it right and don't have rap in your name, then I don't know that you're an It Works person, or if your icon isn't bright lime green, I have no idea. So I'm just following people. And so eventually I'll see an It Works post and it's not from someone on our team. So I'll click on their profile and you can always tell they have adventure in their um, profile description, and they have a ton of emojis, and they usually link their Facebook, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that's what we're taught. So that's how I know. So, I'll unfollow them just because I don't want It Works in my newsfeed or my Instagram feed. Anyway, but there's something I've noticed from those people when I go to unfollow them. And I want to make sure that we're not doing this because it's a killer. It's not good. Okay, so I have notes. Um, so you're going to want to post before and afters, right? Because that's how people know your product and what you sell and whether or not they want it. Um, which is fine. You need to post it. I post them all the time. But I think John Eric said that every post has like a 6 hour life. So I'll go back 5 to 6 hours later and I'll delete it, or I will delete it if I'm going through a following spree. So if I like post something and 3 hours later, sorry, weird comment on one of my Instagram pictures. Um, so if I'm going through a following spree and like 3 hours later, I'll go back. If that before and after is in one of my top pictures, I'll delete it. Because if you go to someone's Instagram, if someone friends you on Instagram and you go over to their profile and it's like all Cincy pictures or all, you know, Advocare pictures or what another MLM, and it all looks like ads and all before and like that sucks. That's not a good profile. You don't want to see those pictures every day. You're not going to follow them. You don't want to follow a salesperson. You don't. So if you go to your feed and all you see is before and afters and graphics that you clearly didn't make, get rid of them, or just start now with mixing it up. If you look at my feed, I have a lot of Kaylee. I think I have to turn my brightness down. Yeah. So I have a lot of, so my profile, you can't tell what I do. Ooh, that's creepy. You can't tell what I do. And then my feed, this is really bad quality. Okay, there we go. There's no It Works stuff. There's some lime green. Like there's that lime green selfie right there. But someone could go and be like, oh, who's this girl? Oh, I don't know. Looks cool. I'll follow her. There's an It Works thing right there. Right there. And then, this is really hard to do. There's an It Works thing right there. And, ooh, I like that one. I kept that one because it's my mom. I'll probably want to repost that. So I'll go delete that one and repost it. But I haven't deleted that because that's a really good before and after. And if they click on it and they're like, well, what is that? They see it's my mom. Like, it's very personal. Kaylee, get out of here. And then there's a really good one. I kept that one because I have a potential loyal from that post. Let's see, oils. Like you have to scroll quite a bit. There's another one to get to these before and afters, and it's not because I don't post them. It's just because I go back and I delete them. Because I want someone to see me. I want them to look at my profile and see, Okay. Oh, let me turn my brightness up because I can't see it. Like, okay, so she follows Jesus. She has a Dalmatian. Um, okay, she has a nephew. Oh, what's this? Oh, wow, she retired. Like they can go and read my story. I kept that on there. Um, more Dalmatian, more Dalmatian. Like, and then I have funny things and um personal things. So like if you didn't know It Works was lime green, you would have no idea. There's a lot of lime green in here sprinkled through, but if you didn't know, you would have no idea. You just wouldn't. And that's my goal. Like I a lot of my captions, which this brings me to my next point. Hold on, let me check off so I don't go over two things twice. Um, a lot of my pictures are normal. So like this one is from when I got my massage today. Normal massage bed. But my caption says, "This morning I got back from brunch and my body was hurting. I needed a massage." So I called and booked one. You guys, that is an amazing feeling to be able to do that. Because I can. Hashtag that rap life. Like nothing overtly, hashtag it works, hashtag rap girl, hashtag blah. No, I don't really do hashtags a lot because I don't want other people finding my profile and stealing my potentials. I don't really block other distributors, but I don't want to just like get them there that easily, you know. But it just gives them a little hint of what I do. Let's see what other thing. This one, it's just a selfie. And selfies, I get way more likes on selfies, which I'm sure everybody does. People usually do. And then it's, I'm just curious. What is stopping you from joining our team? Blah 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 blah. And then this one, this picture is pretty popular, gets liked a lot, and this was my gratitude adventure, but I tied it into the business. Let's see, what other one? This one. That is just a fun picture, but the caption, I have 106 likes on this. 106. And it says, "Remember that all expenses paid cruise," and it's all about the cruise and playground I get to play on. So, do you think that if I had like words all about rap life and words all about It Works all across this picture, it'd have 106 likes? Like, no, it wouldn't. So, you have to be mindful. It's okay to post other things. Again, all my Kaylee pictures have nothing to do with It Works. I have funny stuff on here. This is me and my nephew. Nothing about It Works. It's actually about retiring and how sad I was to leave that job. And then, I have Bible verses. I have things in here that have nothing to do with It Works, which is good though, because while It Works is a huge part of my life, it's not all I do. And I don't want people to think that that's it. That's all I am. So you really should sprinkle it through with your life, what you're doing, your pets. People love animals. I have people following me solely for Kaylee. I mean, people love her. People like funny stuff. I get a lot of interaction on my funny stuff, so I can respond to that and start to form that relationship. You want to talk with the people who are commenting and get that relationship going. Like this one, 132 likes because people really like nature and when you're in it. But it's all about me saying yes to adventure and joining the business and trusting in God to get my back, And then yes, some things are very overtly It Works. Like this one, that was my double diamond present. Like, yeah, some of them are very, yes, this is me, this is what I've been working for, this is how it's changed my life. Like you got to be honest. So that was it. That's one of the big ones. Just make sure you post non-It Work stuff. But when you do post It Work stuff, it doesn't have to be vomited lime green all over everywhere. It can be a normal picture with the caption about the business and not salesy. When you write a caption, picture. You gonna do that again? Because that was funny. No, because it was cute. You never do it for the camera. You did it one time ever, but I want you to do it again. Let's see if she does No, they don't know. Okay, she's not gonna do it. She'll do it now once I move the camera. Anyway, so do you see this? She's so needy. Although in her defense, I haven't really been home today. Anyway, so I totally lost my train of thought. You see how she just puts this closer and closer? Soon it's gonna be on my lap. She's ridiculous. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So what I was saying was, when you're writing a caption about it works, picture yourself sitting across from someone who you're totally comfortable with. So I usually picture a family member or my best friend sitting across the table. What would I want to tell her about that picture? And then write that. Act like you're talking to your best friend, not like you're talking to a stranger. You don't want to overly sell them. You want to be real. You want to be friends with them and all that. So don't people can tell when they're being sold to, and you don't want to do that. Let's see. Okay, so something that I'm really trying to work on now that I have more time to do this is I'm going to set a goal, and I'd like us all to do this. Even if you just got started and you still have a lot of warm market, do it now. Set a goal for follows and friend requests. So I'm going to set a goal of I'm going to follow 400 to 500 new people every day on Instagram. That's my goal. I have to do it. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for not following that many people a day. Unfollowing, I have my own system for that because I like to let those follows sit for a couple days before I go through and unfollow a bunch of people. But following, I want to do 400 to 500 people a day. No excuses. I can do it. Even Thanksgiving, like everyone has 30 minutes to themselves to go follow 100 people, well, actually it doesn't even take that long. It probably takes 4 to 5 minutes to follow 100 people. Like I can do that 4 times a day, and friend request. I want to friend request 10 to 15 people a day on Facebook. I've been getting back into that and have been getting a lot more friends, and my network is growing and I'm fostering those relationships, and I've got a few people that I'm really excited about that I friended, and I've actually made 2 lists, I have 2 lists. I have my potentials list, which is anyone I'm friends with who is not a distributor yet. I even have my current loyal customers on there. But if you're not a distributor and I am Facebook friends with you, you are on my potentials list, and I go through and I make sure I like everything on that feed. Then I have one called prospects. And my prospect list are my people that I have caught my eye on Facebook or have liked something or have been interested ever in joining my business. And that list is, of course, smaller. You're not going to have your friend, a guy you went to middle school with who's now a math teacher. You're not going to have him on your prospect list. You'll have him in your potentials list, but not your prospect. And so it's the people that you're like, this girl would be awesome. I really want her, but I don't know her well enough to just message her yet. Or, someone who's liked a post and you're like, hey, thanks for liking my post. And they didn't respond to that message, but they're still liking your stuff. Like they're obviously watching you. They're on my prospect list. And that list, I make sure to like everything, but I also make sure to comment, but thoughtful comments, not just like, funny, like hilarious. Like if it's funny, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so funny. This is how I relate to that. Like something really thoughtful. And get that relationship going, because when you comment on their post, you're way more likely to show up in their newsfeed, and that's what I want with those people. Like I want to show up in everybody's newsfeed, but Facebook doesn't really let that happen. So that prospect list is who I want to see my post. Like without a shadow of a doubt, you need to see this post. So that's what I do, and I actually just started doing that last week. So I haven't really seen the response yet, because I think it takes like a week and a half to 2 weeks before that happens, but I'm working on it and I'm really excited about this new system I have. Okay, and then the last thing I kind of wanted to talk to you about was why it's so important to post non-it works things on Facebook. And when someone likes one of your posts, or even hovers for a long time over one of your posts, you're way more likely to show up in their newsfeed. So when I post a lot of funny stuff, like all I do is I go to Pinterest and search humor and find something that makes me actually laugh, and then I screenshot it and I post it, you know? And I do that a few times a week, and those are usually posts that I get a lot of interaction from, or shares. People share those. And I know that and I do that because people are more likely to like and hover over something funny than they are a before and after or a join my business post, which I don't ever post join my business. I post like just lifestyle, how it's changed my life posts. Anyway, so if they're liking that, then your other posts are more likely to show up in their newsfeed. So make sure you're get a gauge for what people in your network like. It's okay to big companies, when they're marketing to people, they figure out what they want to see and then they do that. That's why you have so many celebrities that are endorsing products, because people will stop for Beyonce wearing a certain shoe or Justin Bieber in underwear. Like, people are going to stop and look at that because they want to see what that person's doing. Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. This dog. Oh, yeah. So people are going to stop at what they want to see. And so for me, I know it's like sarcastic, funny stuff. Like Cyanide and Happiness is always a winner in my network. And that new Awkward Yeti, oh my God, I love Awkward Yeti. So my network I know does too. And Kaylee, I post Kaylee pictures all the time because I get more likes with her than anyone else, than any other thing I post. And I want to be sure I'm showing up, and especially from strangers. So those people that you just added, make sure, see what they're liking on your Facebook and post more of that, because you want them to be more interested in you and your life. And I know that those people are always interacting with Kaylee stuff. And so that's what I do. That's what I do on Instagram. That's why there's so many Kaylee's in my feed. And I don't care because I love her, and apparently everyone else does too. So that's why you have to mix it up and keep it balanced, because if someone likes one thing, they'll probably see the next thing. And I think that's all I got. But it's all about being consistent. It's not about doing it for a week or doing it for 2 days. It is about not stopping. The people who are successful in this business when they build through social media are the people who are consistent. I mean, you have to be. So that's it. That's my social media little spiel for today. I hope everybody has a good Sunday. I know I'm going to be working my tail off until Thanksgiving, and then I'll take a little break on Thanksgiving. I probably won't. Let's be real. I probably won't. Probably not gonna. I just don't. I don't have it in me. You know, it's funny though. I should probably end this video now, but this is just so funny. So my mom's side, like almost all the women, except for my Mimi, who's, 86 years old, are loyal customers, every single one of them. And so we were, ooh, sorry, look at all that dog hair. Oh. So we were in a group text about Thanksgiving, and I was like, somehow Fat Fighters came up or wraps came up, and I was like, I'm gonna bring the wow. We can, have samples of wow, and everyone's like, yes, wow and champagne. Like, they're so excited. So I'll probably be wowing people on Thanksgiving. I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be fun. So do that. Take your samples. Take greens. Take Fat Fighters. Pass Fat Fighters around after a meal. Take your wow samples. Take the fining gel. Take wraps in case your family members want to buy a wrap from you, because I know not everybody's family is all loyal customers. So take advantage of being around your network and let them try some stuff. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. Mainly because I just like seeing people's reactions when they see wow for the first time. But anyway, I'm done. Happy Sunday, guys. Bye.